get that ball, please? Can I get that ball, please?
Thank you.
Can I get that ball, please? Thank you. Can I get that ball, please? Can I get that ball, please? Can I get that ball, please? Thank you.
Excuse me. Don't want you.
Ah!
I'm gonna go more back.
Where is it? Oh, never mind.
Oh!
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You got a couple already?
Oh, I don't, yeah, thanks. I don't know.
Yeah. Can you sign the sweets up, please?
Evan, take a picture with the Mr. Brenda.
Thanks, Evan.
Longo, can you please sweet spot it? Sweet spot it, please.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Longo.
Brandon, can I get that ball, please? Alan, can I get that ball, please? Alan! Thank you!
Andrew!
No, dang it. Not commemorative. Alright, so I have no more clips to show for you in this ball hawking video, but I do have a little story to tell about how some of the pregame went off camera. So I'm going to put this over this ball hawking, this batting practice footage you see right there where nothing basically went on. So I go out to the bullpen before the game, before warm-up start, on the first base side where I was sitting, where I got the Alan Hansen toss-up and the Evan Longoria autograph. So I go down there to try to get a Madison Bumgarner toss-up at the bullpen because I'm thinking in my mind they're gonna be using commemoratives out there. It's how I got my Rockies commemorative. It's how I got my Dodgers commemorative going out to the bullpen. So might as well go out to the bullpen and try it again. I go out there. The security guard out there asked me, "Where's your seat?" I said, "I'm sitting in section FL2, which is where my ticket was." So he tells me, "Go get your ticket and show me." I go back down to my seats, get my ticket, walk all back to the outfield, show him, and he says, "You got to go sit where you're in your ticketed seat." So he asks me for my ticket, think to know I'm sitting in FL2, and then he tells me to go find my seat. Ridiculous security guards. So mid-game, I'm determined to go out to the bullpen. I'm trying to discuss with my father what to do. He's not at the game. I'm discussing with him over text message. What am I supposed to do? How am I going to get out there? Then he suggested the idea, go buy a ticket. There's mid-game seats. So I'm going to go buy a ticket, go out to the bullpen and try to get a commemorative. So I go to guest services. They tell us where to go get a ticket to go into the right field bullpen. Buy like a $15 front row seat to get out to the bullpen. And let me just mention, 12,000 people were there. It's not even that good of a stadium, and their security is the tightest stadium security that I've ever seen, given there's probably some ballpark where it's high attendance and there's tighter security like Wrigley Field. But this is the worst stadium I've ever ball hawked at, and just goes to show. I did get a warm-up baseball from in the second inning from the Giants first base coach. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. It was the fifth ball of the day. That's why I was determined to go out to the outfield. I've already used my opportunity. I've got the opportunity on the baseline. I don't really have a good third out ball seat. So I'm determined to go out to the outfield, sit by the bullpen, and try to get a commemorative. So I had to buy a $15 ticket mid-game to go out there, sit front row. I got a baseball at the end of the game, not commemorative. But Marlins Park, you need to get your act. But it's just a very bad stadium in general because you've got the lowest attendance probably in the MLB. 12,000 people showed up at the game. It's not a very good stadium, and I'll explain why after I'm done arguing with my Ballhawking arguments. And your security is so tight, it's ridiculous. And it's not a good stadium because they always have the dome over. It's just Marlins Park. They don't really have the dome open. It's better with the dome open because when the sunshine's coming through, it's a pretty dark stadium in there, especially when I got my sunglasses on. We're documenting this for you guys. I'm not saying I don't hate it. I love doing this. But it's just so dark in there no matter what. And then they make it like a club atmosphere. And if you know what I mean by the too many colors for baseball, you'll agree with me that Marlins Park is a terrible stadium. So you got terrible security. You got not a good stadium in general because anything that is said just echoes so bad. You can't even hear the crack of a bat, and when you do, it echoes. And anything that really was a loud noise, like a bang or something like that, it echoes so bad in the stadium. It's just not the best stadium, really, in general. It's one of the worst stadiums I've been to. And that just goes to show. If you're going off my video to go to Marlins Park, either find another video to convince you or don't go at all because it's one of the worst stadiums in the Major League. In general, if you're going to watch a game, and it goes to show that Marlins Park is the worst stadium to ballhawk at in the MLB.